Happiness, 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 happiness. Feel it in you. Feel your happiness. Your happiness resides. Your happiness is deep inside of you. You cannot find your happiness somewhere else besides in your next breath. As your plasma, where you find your happy. I am. We are. We are vessels of happiness. We are happiness. And when I say I have highest regard for my breath, highest regard for my happiness. When I say I have highest regard for my breath, spirit, God, plasma, my body, the highest regard for my health, my level of health, for it is the regard that I have for my breath, spirit, God, that converts into my happiness, my health, my wealth. That's what, and my freedom, my mind. I'm full of sweetness, and you are full of sweetness. Breath, spirit, God, plasma, body, mind, in my satisfaction, into my well-being, into my bliss, into my kingdom of heaven within, into my nirvana, plasma, stardust, my inner peace, my harmony within myself and with those around me. It is my regard that I have for my see you and regard you as breath, plasma, stardust. It is my regard of myself as you and me, to cherish myself as you and me, to relish myself as you and me. It is important that you regard yourself, because you cannot regard anyone else transmit to your God, to your spirit, to your breath. It is the regard that you have for yourself that you emit and stream to your planet Earth. It is a regard you have for your breath, spirit, God, for the cosmos to stream back at you. your spirit, your beat, and whole as your body more highly than you need to. You cannot regard those around you more highly than you need to, for it is the regard that we have for ourselves that determine the quality of our lives, that determine the pleasures of our lives. It is the regard that we have for our breath, spirit, God, plasma, that enables us to connect with our sense of belonging and highly as highly as you can, because it's the regard you have for yourself that determines your level of self-esteem. It is the regard you have for yourself and the world around you. As your breath, spirit, God, plasma, breathing and pulsating consciously forever. If you have been disregarding yourself for yourself, been dishonoring and disrespecting yourself, your breath, your spirit, your God, switch around now. And through conscious deep breathing, CDB, turn on your wealth, turn on your wisdom, your satisfaction, turn on your security, because your regard for yourself, for your breath, spirit, God, is your ignition key. When it turns you on to what you are, to all of what you are, to all of what the true happiness, true health, true wealth, true freedom, true wisdom, true sweetness, true satisfaction, true city. Follow your breath now. Follow your breath and follow it into your heart and allow that breath to flow up through your brain, up through your breath to irrigate your being, for it knows how to do more and rejuvenate and realign yourself with what you are. Open a new account full of regard for yourself and close out those accounts that blinded you to your breath, spirit, God as all of what you are. Practice your CDB skill sets. Just like how you've been practicing shallow breathing and been paying the price for shallow breathing in terms of fear, in terms of diseases, in terms of unhappiness. You turn on your happiness, in your health inside of you. You turn on your wealth inside of you, and you become truly independent. Dependent on what is sponsoring you in your own heart. Of my spirit, God, plasma, as me and you. I love myself, my spirit, breath, God. I hold my breath, spirit, God, in high around me and invite you to share your happiness, your health, just deep breath at a time. So do not take your courses lightly. They determine your fate. I am, I am, I am, I am. Of breath, spirit, God, plasma of paradise. For we know now that holding ourselves and to actualize all of what we are. So eat, drink, and be merry now. For that is holding. That is how we hold ourselves in